I see 2025, we're still on the RGB tours and we are with Art Novian and more importantly, the beautiful George. Hello, George.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you, sir?
Oh, good. And you?
I would like you to tell me a bit about the brand to start with. So tell me a bit about Art Novian.
Well, the name Art Novian. Well, it starts like art and innovation. So when it combines all together, you need to deliver, a beautiful brand, which is art, what we do with the woodcraft and, handcraft, as you can see on the pictures, but also innovation, because acoustics is a very serious subject. And
It is in our industry.
Yeah, it's really important because, whatever gear you buy, you need to perform. And acoustic helps that gear to perform very well. So when it comes to Atmos, when it comes to speakers, all combined. But of course, it's interior design. We are inside of the homes, residential. You need to deliver, the nice quality, finish, touch, impressive stuff.
It's like the perfect blend between engineering and interior design.
Yes, if you look to our finish, the way we approach that,
You care.
yeah, you can.
Tell me about some of the products that you have then,
Well,
please.
This Cinema Series line, this is
one.
a 5 panels here. As you can see here, it's just showing something new, which is you have the speaker behind.
Yeah.
It's a full transparent, fabric, but you can hide the speaker, but it still sounds,
It
the
still
high
performs.
yeah, very well. And you can actually combine with the absorption around the speaker. So one panel can actually takes you to the levels of the interior design because you don't compromise. So sometimes speakers is speakers. It always looks like the same, but people sometimes not really fancy the way it looks. So we just bring this, and of course, the wood finish. We can have on this wood finish on that panel specific.
Wow.
But you can see high frequencies there, and you can cover the speaker very well, and you still have like this transparent.
It's a customer's dream.
Well, yes, because we've been working with architects and designers. They will say, well, whatever you do in this room, please, we don't want to see the speaker.
Yeah.
So, or even in wood or in fabric.
Yeah.
Traditionally in fabric, but wood is another.
This should always be a kind of added value to any project. So yes, here's the in-ceiling speakers, but have you thought about
Yeah.
being able to dress them, make them look prettier? It's an option.
Well, more and more, people care about, details. And
Definitely these days.
And design, when we like invest in a house like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and have a private home cinema. Now they care really about the materials you use.
Yeah.
So,
Starry ceiling.
yeah. Well, most of the time you need to build a room and you have a spare room to install all the gear to do like a starlight.
Yeah.
So this one, you can go up to 100 panels, one transformer and one controller. And in one day you can install a star ceiling in any home cinema in the world.
Wow.
And this is something we, make starlight accessible to anyone to want to build a home cinema and easy to install because
So it's
actually
not just designer panels, acoustic panels. You're also thinking about other areas of cinema rooms, hi-fi.
21st century. You
Yeah.
need to talk about integration. You need to be easy to install. We need to be right materials to use. Green aspect,
Yeah.
design, installation, and it looks good. So to take acoustic nowadays, you really need to take the 360 view. Otherwise, you're not successful in the market.
What's really cool as well, as you go walk down the booth, they actually give you some real scientific data as you're walking along. This isn't just pretty for the sake of pretty. There is actual real engineering behind this. There's a reason for these panels, isn't there?
Well, in our headquarters, you have like a reverb chamber. We have impedance tube, one of the biggest in Europe.
When do
we
I
have
get an invite?
a gun machine, impedance gun machine. We can have a laser measurement for membranes,
Wow.
as you'll have the bass straps on there.
Yeah.
So again, you have the full absorption product here. You have the diffuser. It stays behind of the speaker. You don't need to
Wow.
compromise anything in acoustics.
Yeah,
And that's
still-
the main key.
And still keep a very harmonious kind of design attitude to the end of it.
Imagine you have this front in the wall, but you have like a bass strap behind, you have a diffuser behind, you have an absorber behind. You don't really not compromise. It
This
does
is cool.
looks exactly the same.
Yeah, this is
but
cool.
At the end of the day, if you work with an engineer, they can design real engineer room plus you can design the room.
Come on then, take me through some of this.
Well, this
Because
is
we get really exciting down here.
that's I'll call this a showing off.
It's very,
because
very, very
beautiful, the
tactile.
piano finish.
Yeah.
It's lovely what we can do in our factory. This is like the three-dimensional panels. You can build like beautiful rooms in three-dimensional
They're like
shapes.
these are like art installations once they're finished, aren't they?
Yeah, well, welcome to Art Novian.
Yeah, it's
So
incredible.
it's
It is
art and
incredible.
innovation.
And do you offer a design service as part of the Arnovian brand?
Yeah, we do. We do work a lot with architects and interior design. Sometimes they really find themselves hard to take decisions, technical decisions, and combine it with aesthetics. So what
Yeah.
we guide them with our project team to say, well, let's do use these models or use that model. So we did finish the Belgian Parliament 2 years ago,
Okay.
and it was an 18th century building. It was
Okay.
really hard to, the extreme design. You cannot touch too many things, but with our team and with architects, we combine all these together. We can create like
A very
stunning.
sympathetic.
Yeah.
kind of-
So
Oh.
choosing materials,
Yeah.
since we have the factory, we can actually shape things.
Amazing.
Which is
Amazing.
can do. This is a
Amazing about
gold
this.
lift finish.
Wow.
Actually, it's not just painting; it's a gold lift finish. This is a natural wood finish,
Yeah.
which is beautiful. You can see the thing, and of course, nowadays stretch fabric is more common than ever.
Have you done stretch fabric for a long time, or is this
No,
quite new?
This is really new. Just one
Interesting.
piece.
Okay.
This is the frame we designed, really strong to hold and tension the different fabrics. So we can have like transparent fabric. We can have like more, felty finish. We have the standard fabric, and you can actually use more recyclable material, which
Okay.
is the green way to approach
Yeah,
projects. Or you can have the standards, which is that shape actually you can cut around the speaker and integrate very well having
Okay. Nice.
infinite waffle.
Yeah, very cool. And
for
this is
home
just
cinema.
this is not like a tool to push in. This is just
No,
push
no.
in.
Yeah, just
Yeah?
you can do by hand, easy.
Wow.
So,
Okay. So are these fabric panels made bespokely for each panel we would come to you, design the room, and the panels would come as
Well,
one piece.
we'll have the standard
Yeah.
sizes, but it's flat pack, so it's all
Yeah.
it only doesn't come from the factory all set, so you set all yourself.
Cool.
But then we supply everything. So if you want to have a diffuser behind, we can actually have a diffuser behind. If you want to have like a base strap behind, you can
Yeah.
have a base strap behind. If you want to have a full absorption system, you can have it. So we can actually see one wall, but behind all that is
Multiple
really
applications.
high technical approach for that specific
This is
room.
amazing.
So
This is very cool.
green, standard, low frequency control, and diffusers.
And where do I find out more about the brand? Where's the website?
Well, www.heartnovin.com.
See, he's good. He's very
Yeah.
good. And is there any kind of training programs or any kind of?
We do.
You do, yeah.
We do a lot of training programs. So we actually invite, many dealers to come over Art Novian. We do a full training, a full visit to the factory, and it's amazing because you can see the labs, you can talk with the team, you can spend time still like showing, how to design things, actually sharing. We actually sharing the software we are running through, like Final Elements software, audience simulation.
This is cool.
That really go deep
Yeah.
on that subject.
Well, I can't wait for the invite. It sounds like an amazing experience. George, thank you so much for today.
Thank you very much for your
Appreciate
time.
it. Cheers. Goodbye. Right then, Dan, tell me a little bit about where you've got this in the showroom and
Yes,
what
so-
else you do with it.
So we are using it at Canalot, our demo facility in London. And yeah, as George mentioned earlier, I was actually lucky enough to go on the tour of the factory a couple of years ago. And you get to see things like the Alps are handmade. You're seeing someone hammer each of them into place. It does really it's an eye-opener for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, they touched on the software of what they have there, but one of the things that's really useful to know is they have what's called an acoustic room simulator, and it's a really useful tool to allow you to specify this stuff very quickly. So all you need is the dimensions of the room, what sort of room you're doing, is it a listening room, is it a cinema room, whatever it is, and it will generate a design for you within minutes, right?
Amazing.
And you'll be able to present that to the customer, and then if you need to do a full custom project, you can just take pictures of the room, send it to us. We can then work with yourselves and Art Novian to get a full design of the system, whether that's in residential, commercial, hospitality. They've got options that fit in any of those areas.
It's super added value, isn't it?
Yeah. They've got some really good solutions.
Yeah. So reach out to Dan, reach out
Yeah.
to anyone on the team.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we can get booked on that tour because it sounds
Fingers
like
crossed.
a
Yeah, it was
mega thing to get
fantastic.
involved in. Cheers,
Yeah.
Dan. Thanks,
Nice,
mate.
Thank you.